Yes, welcome to KJUSA Times TV. It's another day as we wait for DV 2025 Diversity Visa Lottery results. Remember, DV 2025 application happened last year, October 2023. It ran for almost a month from October to November. And the results of the same will be out this year, May 4th, 2024. I don't know if you are ready for the results. And somebody asked me, what do you need to check DV lottery results? So welcome. Today I'm going to show you what you need in order for you to check the results for DV 2025 or any other DV lottery results. So, okay, the first thing you need is the legitimate website. It is the same website whereby you applied for DV lottery, and you look at that section which has 2025, the financial year being 2025, and then you click check the results, and then that is number one, legitimate website. It always ends with .gov. It's a website managed by the Department of State, so don't fall for the scammers. It should end with .gov. I will share the link of the same website in the description section or the comment section. Secondly, what you need is the 16-digit confirmation number. Remember, when you applied for DV lottery last October, you got, or you must have gotten, confirmation number, which is a 16-digit number. This number is very important as you will be able to check the results with it. Without it, you will not be able to check the results. So I hope you still have your confirmation number with you. You still have the screenshot or the printout, or maybe the PDF. You saved it as PDF in whatever form. However, I know some people, because I know people are not the same. Some people are so strange. Some people may have forgotten the confirmation number or may have lost the confirmation number. In this case, when you click the same website as if you are checking the results, you'll see the blue link, which on the confirmation number box, it will say forgot confirmation number. Then you will click that and make sure that even with that, you still have your, your last name being the normal surname you used in the application, as per the application you made, the last name you used, and then your date of birth. You should be able to remember your date of birth. So even though you may have lost your confirmation number, at least know yourself, your last name, date of birth, and then finally, they will also require the valid email address which you used in the application. So that's about if you've forgotten your confirmation number. And sometimes it may take an effort. It may take time and effort. I know some people who tried to retrieve their confirmation number some years back, they were not able to do. I don't know what happened. But in most cases, you will be able to retrieve it if you do it the right way. I have a video on how to do that. Check one of my videos on how to recover the confirmation number. Yes, I have a whole video about that. Please watch that. Or if it's not you, maybe it's a friend, share that video with that friend of yours so that you will be able to check the result. So, confirmation number is very important. So nimesema requirement ya kwanza is to know the website, which is travel.sa.gov. I will share the link. It must always end with .gov. Secondly, the confirmation number. You must have that 16-digit confirmation number. Thirdly, when checking the results, it requires you to input your last name. Just the same way you used in application. Don't usituandikie vitu tofauti. The way you used your last name vile uliandika in the last application should be the same way. So don't start new theories. And then finally, they will also you are required to input DOP, which is date of birth. Date of birth, yes. The year of birth. You are required to input the year of birth somewhere there. And then finally, hapo chini, you are required to input the special characters, authentication characters, and then that way you will be able to check the results. If your personal information you've entered are correct. And the results can be in two forms. It's either it can be a love letter, beautiful love letter. Some people call it first notification letter 1NL, which will say you've been randomly selected for DV lottery visa procedure or program, whatever. And then there must be also maybe you are not successful, you will get a letter called regret letter, which will say you have not been randomly selected, something like that. But don't give up. It can be either way. Yes, there are losers and there are some who will win. But it's not even about losing, because it's just a game. In every game, you can either win or lose. But this one is a special game whereby you still have another chance. Maybe you can apply next time. There is always next time with DV lottery. So you don't give up if you find out that you've not been selected. I know some people have applied so many times, but don't give up. Some people have applied maybe 7 times, 4 times. Yes, and there was this person who applied 15 times, or was it 17 times? And finally, akaweza kupata. But for your case, maybe you've applied first time. If you lose it, don't give up. Try again to apply next October, and make sure that you use the right photo, you meet the requirements, so that you can't use the same methods and expect different results. Yep, you have to change the tactics. So for those who will be selected, that's not the end of it. And being selected does not guarantee you that you will get a visa. There are some steps you have to fulfill, and there are some requirements. First and foremost, if you are selected, you will be required to submit the DS-260 as soon as possible. The earlier, the better. And then again, with this first notification letter, it is this letter which will show you your case number. Yes, welcome to Kenya USA Times TV. I had earlier said that the website to check the DV results is travel.state.gov. Now, let me just make this correction. It's dvprogram.state.gov. Yes, once again, dvprogram.state.gov is the legitimate website. So, and then somebody may ask, how many times may I check the results? You can check the results as many times as possible until September 30th, 2025. That is the time when the financial year for DV 2025 will end. Okay, remember, DV 2025 results will be out on May, right? And then the first interviews for DV 2025 will open from October 1st. And it can be any time from October. It doesn't have to be on October 1st. It can be October 15 or 20 and so forth. Yes, so it doesn't have to start at the beginning. And then the interviews will proceed until September 30th, 2025. 5. But remember, it doesn't have to end on exactly September 30th, but it depends on the visa allocation. Remember, they do require 55,000 visas worldwide. So if the visas have been exhausted, then the interviews will likely end way earlier than September 30th. It can be September 1st or September 20th. It can end as early as the early part of September. So, once again, you can check the results as many times as possible. Then, another question may come. Can I check the results using my phone? That's a valid question. Yes, you can check the results using your phone. And I want to recommend, that people should be self-reliant. Somebody may ask, can I go to a cyber and check the results? No, you don't have to go to anybody's cyber to check the results. You can check the results on your own using your phone, as long as you have the access of the confirmation number or another details about you. Unless, of course, you surrendered your application or to the cyber cafe guys, which is wrong. At least you should have a copy of the confirmation number. So, it's not a must for you to go to a cyber cafe. You can check the results using your phone or your laptop. That is very important. So, learn to be self-reliant. In any case, if you come to the US, most of the applications are online, and you need to learn very fast on how to do them on your own. These things are very easy. Yes, and I know for most Kenyans, this kind of applications ziko very easy, because in any case, watu wamekuwa wakicheza SportPesa online for so many years. Na wanapata. Na this one is not rocket science. You can do it on your own. That is very important. And then again, when you check the results, make sure that you save the first notification letter. Don't forget. I know people are so different. Don't forget to save the 1L. If it's a phone you are using, make sure that you go there. If it's Chrome you're using, go there and click the section which says save page, or take a screenshot of the same everything and then save it somewhere. If you are using a laptop, click print, save as PDF, and so forth, or take a screenshot. And that's it. You have to make sure that you save that letter. It is very important. Very important. Make a way of saving this letter, because you will need this letter. Okay. This letter contains your case number. Yes. It contains your case number, and this case number is very important. I pray that you get a lower case number. I know it's beyond everyone on how to get a good case number. No, it's beyond us. So you just pray that you get a lower case number. And if you get a high case number and you are in Gulf countries, let's say Qatar, Dubai, wherever, when filling the DS-260, make sure that you say that you will do your interviews in those countries, Qatar. Yes, don't come to your home country, maybe, for example, Kenya. No, if you stay there, you have a better chance of getting interviews. I've seen some people. There is one case of a person who had 54,000. A case number of 54,000, or was it 55,000? That person, that's a high case number, but that person got interview. Na akaweza kupata visa. That person got the visa. There is also a person who was working in Gulf countries, had 61,000, a case number of 61,000, which it's a high case number, and normally that person will not have any hope of getting interviews. Let's be real. Yes, but because that person was in Gulf country, and not so many people are applying. No, there are no many DV lottery cases there. That person got a chance. So once again, if you are in Gulf countries, don't transfer your interviews to Nairobi or your home country. No, do it where you are, and make sure you fill the DS260 as accurately as possible. And then finally, as for those who will be selected, make sure that at least by now you should have gotten your passports, or if you've not gotten, you've applied. I know there is an option. Okay, let's say, for example, you are the principal applicant, you win, maybe you have the passport, but your derivatives or dependents or kids hawana passports. In this case, you can choose the option of choosing other documents, maybe a birth certificate or so forth, and then you submit. And then later on, when you get the passports for all these members, you will request KCC to unlock your DS260, which may take some few weeks or even a month for them to unlock. Remember, they are dealing with millions of people, so it will take time. And they will email you that you've unlocked your DS260. Please log in and update your details. However, with that route, it can be a bit risky, especially when you are making major changes to your DS260. And changing passport number or document is a major change, and it has a tendency of delaying your DS260 processing. Yes. In DV 2023, some people failed to get interviews because they never submitted their DS260 way early enough. So take care. This idea of unlocking, yes, if you have no option, you can unlock, and it will depend on what you want to update. I know for my case, I did unlocking, but what I was updating was just a silly mistake, and my case number was, my DS260s were processed way early. But for some people, maybe you are changing something important, like passport number. That way, the processing of your DS260 may be delayed. So take care. It's not always a good route. And that's why I'm emphasizing that you get the passports as early as possible, and then you submit the application. So that is it, guys. What you need to check the DV results: that website, which is dvprogram.state.gov, confirmation number, 16-digit confirmation number, your last name, year of birth or date of birth, and then you input the special characters, and then you will either get a regret letter which says you've not been selected, or a love letter, or normally called first notification letter, which says you've been randomly selected for further visa processing. It's either way, it's a lottery, so don't give up. And then lastly, getting selected does not guarantee you a visa. Remember, so many people are selected, but the visas required worldwide will be 55,000 for DV lottery category. I remember in our case, during our time, DV 2023, 119,000 people were selected, but the visas required were 55,000 visas. And remember, some cases, someone may be, okay, one application, but kuna watu wakona derivatives, and all these people will take the visas. So always pray that you get a reasonable case number. Not everyone who will be selected will be guaranteed to get visa. And for you to get a better chance, make sure that your application is as accurate as possible. So thank you, guys, as we wait for DV 2025 results on May. I know I applied for some people, and fingers crossed. I'm praying for you. God bless you.